Hi, I'm Dr. Richard Evans, and I'm 40, a preventive health physician here in the US, and the founder of the channel Live Right, Live Healthy.
Lately, a South Asian woman gets tired more easily, tried to eat almost nothing for a few days, and then gave up. I understand that feeling.
You don't have to suffer and deprive yourself to protect your heart. You just need to add one good thing and remove one harmful thing every day.
Work is demanding, kids are growing up, parents are getting older, and the time left for yourself feels smaller and smaller.
Doc, is there an easier way?
Yes. The goal of today's video is very clear. Eat in a way that makes your heart's job easier every single day.
Let me break the science part down in just a few seconds. When your LDL cholesterol is high, it's like sticky sludge that forms plaque inside your arteries.
When you eat too much salt, your blood pressure rises and your heart has to pump harder all day long.
Does any one of those sound uncomfortably close to your life? In this video, a male South Asian presenter with a friendly demeanor is...
Every day, add one thing that helps your heart. Every day, remove one thing that wears it down.
A downloadable ebook, 10 Daily Secrets to a Stronger Heart. You'll find the link in the description and in the pinned comment.
If this resonates with you, I'd love for you to subscribe to Live Right, Live Healthy, so every week you get a fresh video to nourish your body, mind, and spirit.
Nice. And one important note, everything in this video is for education only. If you're already being treated for a medical condition...
Hi there. I'm a preventive health doctor here in the US, and I've spent over 10 years working with people over 30.
I know what lingering fatigue feels like. When a middle-aged South Asian woman's waistline is...
Have you ever felt that way? I want you to road at Limpine.
When dust and debris build up, traffic slows, jams form, and eventually everything comes to a stop. The science behind this is actually very simple.
LDL cholesterol, what we often call bad fat, sticks to the artery walls. Year after year, it hardens into plaque.
Eating too much salt raises your blood pressure, like forcing water through an old pipe at high pressure. Sooner or later, excess sugar quietly turns into visceral fat, deep belly fat that wraps around your organs.
Doc, I thought I had to cut out everything to get healthy.
We didn't put him on a miserable, extreme diet. We just shifted things gradually. Less soda, a little less salt, more vegetables and fish.
Bill.
3 months later, his numbers were down, but more importantly, he could breathe easier, and he finally slept well.
Today, what is one good thing I can add and one harmful thing I can remove? Every meal is like casting a vote for the heart you'll live with tomorrow.
Trips. If this speaks to you, stay with me until the end of the video. I'm going to walk you through how to apply this step by step.
And when you do, that road leading home, your arteries, your heart, can start to open up again.
I'm a preventive health physician in the United States, and I've spent more than 10 years working with people in their 30s to 60s. Tell me if this sounds like you.
I want you to picture your heart as a quiet companion, someone who has been pushing you through every...
Doctor, I've tried cutting out so many things, and I always end up quitting.
We're not sprinting.
So,
We're walking alongside your heart.
yes.
Yeah.
When you add more vegetables, the fiber helps pull some of that bad fat out of your system. When you drink water instead of...
And when your vessels are less tense, your heart can finally breathe a little easier. Linda started with something very small. After a few weeks, a young Latina woman told me her sleep was deeper and her footsteps in the morning felt lighter, more relaxed.
Do you want that feeling for yourself? I'm inviting you to try this today. Add 1 bowl of vegetables. Skip 1 piece of fried food.
You might wake up, take a breath, and realize, almost with surprise, that your heart feels just a little lighter.
I'm an adult health physician here in the United States, and for more than 10 years, I've been listening to the stories people tell after 30.
all oil and fat.
You don't need to be extreme. You just need to be wise.
So we start with the simplest, most human step. Half your plate at each meal is vegetables.
Morning, 1 banana. Lunch, an extra bowl of vegetables. Dinner, a slice of papaya or an orange.
When it comes to fats, we don't banish them, we upgrade them. Fatty fish like salmon.
Just 2 servings of fish a week, using plant oils instead of lard, and a small handful of nuts as a snack. And
Avoid heavy deep-fried dishes. Cut back on fatty stews, and you'll stay full for longer while your blood vessels stay.
We don't make your heart sprint, we let it walk. Choose brown rice, oats, whole grain bread, boiled potatoes.
Another patient of mine, Maria, did just that for 6 weeks. She told me her sleep was deeper and her old clothes started to fit again.
You want to feel that for yourself. Start with your very next meal. Small steps, done consistently. A little more color from nurses. I'm an adult health physician here in the United States, and after 30, I hear the same sentence over and over again.
Have you ever felt that way? I want you to picture your heart as a finely tuned pump. It doesn't need you to.
How is it, Robert?
Finger looking good. Best chicken I've had in a long time. We didn't put a giant forbidden label on an elderly African-American man's favorite foods.
Instead, we made a simple deal. Cut down how often and change how they're cooked. Steamed, boiled, or pan-seared with a little oil.
I still enjoy them on the weekend, but my weekdays feel so much lighter.
Can you see yourself doing the same? Let's start right where you are, in your own kitchen.
For salt and sauces, I suggest this. When you cook, use about 1/3 less than usual. At the table, dip more lightly.
For sugar, we move to a softer rhythm, not a crash. If this week you're having 7 sugary drinks, soda, sweet tea, milk tea,
Next week, bring it down to 3, then 1. Let your coffee be less sweet or even unsweetened. Eat whole fruit.
Processed meats, sausages, bacon, ham, cured meats. Treat them like special occasion food, not a daily habit.
the science is beautifully simple. When you cut back on trans fats, salt, and added sugar, your blood vessels become less inflamed.
Today, what is one thing you're willing to cut back on?
Have to change list is longer than my entire workday.
After 30, I meet so many people just like you. They know they need to live healthier, but just thinking about the plan already feels overwhelming.
By day 3, I always give up.
I told him to start small. In the first week, we only added things.
The fiber helped escort some of the bad fat out through a middle-aged Caucasian man's digestion. His blood sugar stopped jumping up and
It didn't feel miserable at all. Only in the second week did we begin to remove things. Cut 1 glass of soda from the...
no total bans, no never again, just changing frequency and how it feels. Have you noticed this in your own?
When you eat less fried food, your stomach feels lighter the next morning. The science is simple. Less sugar and fewer trans fats mean less inflammation in your blood vessels.
Then a young Caucasian female kept that rhythm going for 2 to 4 weeks. Once her body adjusted, she leveled up gently.
Your old clothes fit again, your sleep is deeper, and your steps in the morning feel light, almost like a breeze.
So let's try something softer, like taking your heart out for a quiet walk instead of forcing it to run a marathon.
By day 3, I always give up.
Start small. In the first week, we only added things.
The fiber helped escort some of the bad fat out through a South Asian man's digestion. His blood sugar stopped jumping up and
Food. It didn't feel miserable at all. Only in the second week did we begin to remove things. Cut 1 glass of soda from the entire week.
Ever. Have you noticed this in your own life?
When you drink water instead of soda, your afternoons feel a little less sluggish.
The science is simple. Less sugar and fewer trans fats mean less inflammation in your blood vessels, steadier blood pressure.
Once his body adjusted, we leveled up gently.
Yeah.
Add another half bowl of vegetables if it felt comfortable,
Yeah.
or reduce fried foods by 1 more time per week.
It's just like practicing music. Not every note has to be difficult.
Your old clothes fit again, your sleep is deeper, and your steps in the morning feel light, almost like a breeze.
If you've watched this far, chances are you're ready to treat your heart a little more kindly. I remember one follow-up visit with my patient, Nora.
I'm not perfect, but every day I do one thing better than yesterday.
Have you ever noticed how even one light, gentle dinner can make the next morning feel brighter?
All of that begins with one small choice you make right after this video ends. In the end, it comes down to this.
Eat so your heart works less hard. Add the good, reduce the harmful, and keep going. You don't need ironclad discipline.
If this video has been helpful, take a second to like and subscribe so you don't miss our weekly series, Heart Healthy Eating.
Help with us. And don't forget to download your free ebook, 10 Secrets to a Stronger Heart Every Day. Avar, waiting.
Tonight, what small good thing will you choose for the